But let's start with this breaking news then. And South Korean prosecutors have asked a judge for an arrest warrant for Samsung chief Lee Jae-yong. The request for Lee's arrest is part of a larger corruption investigation. It's already led to the impeachment of the country's president and charges against her close associate and a minister. Well, with more on this breaking story, let's go back to Hahm, who joins us now from Seoul. Shane, why exactly has this arrest warrant been issued then? Just put all of this into context for us.
Right. Special prosecutors are, in fact, giving out their briefing as we speak, outlining why they decided to request this arrest warrant. And reports are saying that the charges that will be filed against the vice chairman of Samsung Electronics include bribery as well as perjury. Now, those bribery charges have to do with some 25 millions that changed hands into two nonprofit foundations that were controlled essentially by the president's close confidant. Earlier today, we had the first indictment under this special prosecutor team of the head of the National Pension Service. And for a bribery charge to be solidified, money has to change hands, and in return, there needs to be consideration. And what prosecutors believe is they have enough evidence to show that this money changing hands in return, what Samsung got was favorable conditions in a 2015 merger occurring between two Samsung affiliates, which is in part in line with succession plans going on at the conglomerate here as well. The perjury charges have to do with testimony given by the vice chairman during parliamentary hearings last month.
So what is likely to happen next, particularly for the company, particularly for Samsung?
Well, in terms of the company, all restructuring efforts, any major initiatives and plans or investments will have to be put on hold, most likely. But as for the vice chairman himself, he will likely be detained in the coming hours or possibly within the next day. And then the courts here have 48 hours to approve or reject this request by the special prosecution. And then from there, he would probably have to go through formal court proceedings. But as far as day-to-day operations at Samsung are concerned, probably not much of an effect. If you look at the company's stock prices over the past week, they have in fact risen over the past week, mainly due to favorable fourth quarter profits that were announced in fact last week.
Okay, Shane, thank you.